Is this new Star Wars film worth your time, your money, and your gas? Well, if you like some uninspired, unremarkable main Star Wars hero characters, sprinkled in with a little bit of incredible Darth Vader, encompassed in a box of meh, then you should go see this movie. Now, as far as timeline goes in the Star Wars Saga, Rogue One takes place right between Episode 3 and Episode 4, which is what we know to be the original Star Wars film. So here's the plot in a nutshell. The Empire's almost finished building the Death Star. They want to finish building it because it will give them carte blanche over the universe and give them a huge advantage over the Rebel forces. If you don't know, the Death Star is a planet-sized battle station that can destroy planets in the blink of an eye with a laser beam. And of course the Rebels, aka the good guys, are trying to destroy this monstrosity. So let's talk about the new characters. I didn't care about any of them. In fact, I was like, where's Vader? Is he on time today? Is he on set? If he is, bring him out. Okay, let me take that back. I like Donnie Yen's character. He's like this smooth warrior monk. He's blind. He's not technically a Jedi, but he can still use the Force. And he has the best scenes in this film besides Darth Vader. Another bright spot in this film was the dialogue between the military leaders of the Empire and their internal struggle for power. Now granted, I know this movie is a side story, so they're not going to spend as much time developing the main characters as they would a Luke Skywalker, as they will with a Kylo Ren, a Finn, or a Rey. But these new characters were unremarkable. I mean, they were damn near flat. You gotta give me something, man. And the action in this film was pretty standard. It was some gunfights, some aircraft fights, some hand-to-hand combat. If you're looking for some action, look no further than Donnie Yen's character. I mean, he has the best action scenes in this film, but besides that, it was pretty pedestrian. As far as the pacing goes, it's not bad. I mean, there's no really drawn out long political scenes like from the original trilogy, so that's a good thing. Going on to the cinematography, my favorite shots took place within the first 5 or 10 minutes of this film. There were some beautiful landscape shots. I mean, Game of Thrones-esque. I mean, Revenant-esque. And the dialogue in this film was just okay. I feel like they were going for some Winston Churchill and some epic moments, but it just wound up being average. And wrapping this thing up, this movie was a side story, and it felt that way. It felt like an album full of B-sides. It felt like that unreleased track from your favorite artist that should have stayed unreleased. Even Darth Vader wasn't enough to save this film. He was like LeBron during his first 7 years with Cleveland. He's looking around at the team like, you know I can't do this alone, right? To me, this film felt hollow because there were no interesting protagonists to take the place of the original Star Wars heroes that we've come to know and love. And as I said, I know your Finns, your Reys, your Poes were written to be complex characters so that they were interesting enough to carry on the new 3 or 4 Star Wars films. And I know this movie is a standalone film and a side story, but I'm only judging it by character depth and character development because every film is judged by character depth and character development. When I watched The Force Awakens, I didn't miss the old characters that much because the new ones were compelling, complex, funny, and nuanced. And on the other hand, this movie was The Matrix without Neo. It was the Bulls without Mike. It was the Jackson 5 without Mike. The starting lineup for this film was bland, and it killed it for me. And you know what? I feel bad for Star Wars diehard fans because with these trailers and all these rumors, they promised y'all nostalgia and they rested on that as if nostalgia alone can give you a great film, and it won't. The impression that I got from all these great and positive headlines about this film was that this movie was going to push episode 3 and 4 out of the way and say, hey yo, I deserve to be episode 3.5. This is my time to shine. This is my night. And it didn't do that. It missed the mark. I'm giving Star Wars Rogue One a 6.8 to an early 7. Yeah, what do you think about Rogue One? Did you like it, love it, or hate it? Now, am I right? Am I wrong? Let me know. Comment below. We got more book reviews coming your way, and we got more movie reviews coming your way, and we got more random stuff coming your way. I'm in the bathroom.